The following presentation is by Sam Smith Productions in association with Black and Gold Productions.
From a rainy Newark, New Jersey in a rainy New England area, as the entire East Coast getting hammered with one of the largest rainstorms of the calendar year, the Bruins take on the Devils. Live from the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, as the Bruins look to continue the good stretch after winning their first road game in 2 months. It's the Bruins, it's the Devils, it's live here on a Monday night, first half of the back-to-back. Korpisalo gets the net. Bruins made a couple more line changes, and I'm a fan. Let's have some fun here on a Monday night. Bruins hockey on YouTube coming up live in moments. It's the Bruins, it's the Devils, it's live, and it's next. Pastrnak, Saka, score! Bruins win! Pastrnak, score! The Bruins win! 2-1 in overtime! Shot, score! Pavel Saka! Pastrnak shot six. First one, score! What is going on, everybody? Happy Monday, if that is a real thing. Bruins are in the first half of a back-to-back down at the Rock in Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. What's happening, everybody? Good to see everybody in the live chat. Hello, hello. How we doing? Good to see everybody here. Just getting the lineups loaded in since I just got them finished during the countdown. Yes, sometimes things happen on the fly, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, let's get into the starting lineups right now. For the Bruins, they switched it up on the top line. Fraser Minton with David Pastrnak, and then there's Murat Husnudinov. That's what I've been saying they should be doing all along. Casey Middlestat with Pavel Zacha and Victor Arvidsson. Elias Lindholm with Alex Steves and Morgan Geekie. No Mikey Asamont tonight. Sean Corrali, Tanner Jeannot, and Mark Kastelic. On defense, Jonathan Aspero and Charlie McAvoy. Hampus Lindholm and Mason Lohrei. Nikita Zadorov and Henry Jokiharju. Our prayers have been answered. Andrew Peeke isn't playing. And Jonas Korpisalo in net for the Bruins. For the Devils, Nico Hischier, Timo Meier, and Dawson Mercer. Jack Hughes, Jesper Bratt, and Connor Brown. Cody Glass, Arseny Gritsuk, and Lenny Haminaho. That's a hell of a name. Nick Bukestad and Paul Cotter. Maxim Siplikov. On defense, Jonas Siegenthaler, Dougie Hamilton, Luke Hughes, and Jonathan Kovacevic. Brandon Dillon and Simone Nemitz with Jacob Markstrom in net. Those are your starting lineups for both teams here tonight. Hello, everyone. Happy Monday, if that even exists. I'm not sure if it does. Anyway, hello. Back in the dorm. Here we are. Spring break is over. We're back in the dorm. And we're here probably for the rest of the season at this point, besides a game or two here and there. First intermission, there will be a big announcement, a personal and a professional announcement all happening at the same time. You're not going to want to miss it. I've been kind of teasing it a little bit over the last few days, but I got confirmation that it's happening, so you don't want to miss it. So stay tuned for the first intermission for the big announcement. Should be a good time. It's good news. It's great news, actually. I'll be here the 29th. Oh, that's okay. That's far away from here. The Dean Wi-Fi strikes again? I don't miss that. New radio voice of the... Oh, no. No. It does involve TD Garden a little bit, though. So we'll you know, stay tuned. Actually, it doesn't just a little bit. It just does. But anyway. I just ran an internet speed test, Victoria. Wi-Fi seems good on my end. It seems actually really good on my end, actually. Like, wow. I'll show you just so you can see how good it is. There it is. That's how good it is right now. Very nice. Very, very nice. Anyway. First period of Bruins coverage on YouTube is brought to you by Uno Overlays. It is the easy way to overlay. Was Kyle's working out for like 2 hours? Jesus Christ. Why is this game on ESPN? I don't know. I don't know. But here we are. I don't know why it's on ESPN, but it is. It makes no sense. Oh, I gotta turn this down a lot. Oh. Excuse me. What's up, everybody? Hello. Thanks for joining me. in Newark, in the Rock, the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. Dougie Hamilton plays it around. Zacha cuts it off on the near wing. Arvidsson deflects it to Middlestat. Arvidsson plays it in around the net. Siegenthaler trying to get there. McAvoy kicks it around. Hamilton cuts it off. Siegenthaler trying to move this one ahead. Cut off there by Zacha. To the net, deflected away by the Devils. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. And now Jesper Bratt for Connor Brown. He gets it in the zone and about 35 seconds in. A shot from the blue line, blocked in front. Aspero blocked the shot. McAvoy to Middlestat, sends it ahead. Here is Arvidsson trying to get around a defender. Can't get around Hamilton. And Siegenthaler's got it. Yep, it's Korpisalo today for the Bruins against Markstrom, the Devils goalie Jacob Markstrom. Not had a great year. Neither is anybody in New Jersey, really, besides Jack Hughes scoring the goal winner, the game-winning gold medal goal. Pasternak to Hampus Lindholm. Fraser Minton and Marat Husnudinov team up on the dump in. Puck played up the boards. Glove down by Hampus Lindholm. Couldn't play that one. Here's Mercer ahead for Meyer. 2-on-1. Meyer in front. Puck goes wide of the net. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. He sure couldn't hop on it. And now here's Luke Hughes. Luke Hughes will have to spin back here. Over under 6.5 goals. Luke Hughes fanned on the shot as he entered the zone. A shot there is blocked on a try there from Hamanaho. Luke Hughes banks it past everybody here. No icing here. Henry Jokiharju playing his first game since the Olympics. We haven't seen him in forever. Nemeth shoots. Kick save. Korpisalo got the right pad on it. Here is Arseny Gritsuk. Hamanaho plays it around. Brendan Dillon shoots it from the left point. Blocked by Zadorov. They'll set it up the ice here. Trying to connect there. It just goes past Alex Steeves. Got deflected in off Morgan Geekie. Elias Lindholm knocked down the dump out attempt. Steeves keeps it in. Steeves trying to battle. Puck comes out thanks to Cody Glass. Aspero to McAvoy. For Jonathan Aspero. Dumps in around the net on the near side. Puck skips to the middle and Bukestad gets this one away. Janot got a piece of it. McAvoy gets it back for Sean Corrali. Cross corner flip in. Janot knocks into Siegenthaler, pushing into him. Puck played through Bukestad. Kastelic trying to center it in front, couldn't get there. McAvoy fires a shot, saved there by Markstrom. McAvoy has had both goals in regulation against the Capitals on Saturday. Played in past Corrali. Janot looking in front. Doesn't have a lot of options. McAvoy at the right point to the net. Saved by Markstrom on the try from McAvoy from out top. And McAvoy has been playing some of the best hockey I've seen him play in a couple of years in the past 25 games or so. He has been so good. What's up, Josiah? Good to see you. Hughes wins the faceoff against Zacha in the Bruins in the Devils' end, and the Devils will move this one ahead. Here is Brown, gets the return there from Luke Hughes, gets it across the line. Brown gets it around Hampus Lindholm. Can't get it by Mason Lohrei, though. Casey Middlestat will get this puck up into the neutral zone and out past the stick of Arvidsson. Luke to Jack, back to Luke Hughes. Connor Brown. Over to Jesper Bratt. Here is Brown, chopped off the stick. Puck comes in front. Kovacevic put it wide. And now here is Lohrei. Sends it ahead for Zacha. Deflects in the neutral zone. Middlestat trying to get to Arvidsson. Jack Hughes gets it away. You've had a headache for 14 hours. Take some medicine. If you haven't yet. Hopefully you have. That's not good. Fraser Minton plays it across. Trying to get it to Pasternak. Couldn't get it to him. Husnudinov. Back out to Jokiharju at the right point. Shot. Save. Rebound. Pasternak's in front. Score! David Pasternak. He was sitting all alone in front. And the Bruins lead 1-0. This shot came from the right point from Jokiharju. Pasternak was sitting right in front waiting for it. And the Bruins have a 1-0 lead just 4 minutes into the game. Oh, that's a nice play. He just faked out Markstrom. Minton assist? I'll check. Zadorov shoots. Just goes wide, and the puck goes out of play. I will check 1 second. What is the crime says the goal is from... The Pastrnak goal is from Yoki Haru and Husnudinov. Yes. Yeah, this is why, Marco, you keep Yoki Haru in the lineup. He creates offensive scoring chances. It's a glorious thing. It's a glorious thing. Minton will take the draw, chops it, and wins it. That's David Pasternak's 86th opening goal of the game. He's only behind Patrice Bergeron for the most all-time. Puck comes out as it goes past Yoki Haru. Korpisalo plays it ahead for Zadorov, deflects into the neutral zone, picked up by Nemitz, who can't enter the zone as Meyer was offside. Here is Yoki Haru, plays it through Zadorov. Puck comes to Husnudinov. Nemitz steps up. Zadorov tied up in the corner. Husnudinov for Minton. Sends it to Yoki Haru, who carried up the ice here. He'll dump it into the zone. The Bruins will be able to start a change. Pastrnak will get in there against Hischier. Can't win that battle. Mercer sends it off of the skate of Steeves. And now McAvoy to Steeves. Just try to get it ahead, and he couldn't get it through Nemitz. And now the Bruins get it back. It's McAvoy. Lifts it into the zone, and it's icing against McAvoy. 5:01 into the game. Of course, Berkey's the first one on that. Well, yeah, he is. Well, here's the thing. Pasternak's got 86 game-opening goals. Bergeron only has 89 in his career. Pasternak's at 86. He's right behind him. He could get that this season. That is an ESPN stat of all time. Most opening goals, game-opening goals. The Bruins have the worst home versus road points percentage differential in the NHL. Puck goes out of play. Wow. That is incredible how bad they are on the road and yet how good they are at home. That's incredible. That include playoffs? Oh, the Pastrnak stat? I don't know. That checks. Doesn't it? Lindholm waved out of the draw here against Bukestad. Geeky will take it. The Bruins are 3-4-4 on the road since January 1st. They're 13-1 since at home. Excuse me. Geeky trying to send it out of the zone. He gets it out. Here is Cody Glass on the right side. Glass shoots a knuckler. Save Korpisalo. The rebound popped up, and he snagged it out of the air. The other road issues. I think they... Yeah, you're right. If the Bruins make the playoffs this year, it's going to be based off how good they are at home, right? I mean, a 12-game winning streak at home, or a 13-game winning streak at home, excuse me, you know, that's 26 points, you know? That will be the reason they make the playoffs if they make it. Bukestad kicked out against Corrali. It'll be Paul Cotter on the draw. Spencer, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're saying. Hampus Lindholm trying to send it ahead, cut off there. Here's Bukestad behind the net. Out to the blue line. Kovacevic's shot blocked by Lohrei in front. Lohrei, who's played some much better hockey, the most impressive hockey I've seen him play since his rookie year. Or 2 years ago, anyway. When he on that 24 playoff team that got to the second round. He was much better that year, but not this year. The Bruins are going to be whistled down for offside. Wait a minute. The Devils brought it back in, no? Why are they whistling it dead? The Devils brought it back in the zone. Anyway, Bruins are winning 1-0. Pastrnak getting the goal there. Pastrnak getting his 25th goal of the season. just over 6 minutes into the game. All the other games around the league are scoreless. Flames and Red Wings scoreless. Kings and Rangers scoreless. Mammoth and Stars at 8. Penguins and Avalanche at 9:30. Only a 5-game slate here on this Monday night. 9 games tomorrow, including Bruins Canadiens tomorrow in a St. Patrick's Day showdown. That's right. St. Patrick's Day showdown live tomorrow, 7 o'clock. You don't want to miss it. Bruins Canadiens in Montreal on St. Patrick's Day. Green and everything? See you tomorrow. A lot of green, a lot of green, a lot of green. Pasta caught him slipping that 5-hole. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Back out of the break. Bruins with a 1-0 lead on the Pasternak goals, 25th goal of the season. Kovacevic against Casey Middlestat. Tomorrow's also evacuation day. I'm not sure what that is. Bruins dump it back in the zone. Kovacevic doesn't have a stick right now. This puck goes out of play. Big break for Kovacevic. I know today was Space Day. British evacuated. Is that tomorrow? Oh, yeah. That's amazing. Heischer wins the draw against Fraser Minton. Puck lifted out of the zone. Apparently also tomorrow is everything you do is right day. So trust your gut. Trust your instinct. Bruins get the puck back off a failed dump-out attempt by Markstrom. But Minton couldn't hold the puck. Mercer trying to send it ahead for Meyer, and he could not. The Devils iced the puck in the process. Reds abandoned Boston because Cannon's been brought in from Fort Ticonderoga. Question for you: Bruins make the playoffs Who do you want us to play against in round 1? The Buffalo Sabres. Face-off is won here by the Devils. Sent up into the neutral zone, and it deflects around. And now Heischer will play this puck for Meyer. Zadorov trying to hold him to the outside. Here is Hamilton. Lost the puck to Morgan Geekie. Sends it ahead for Lindholm. He has Pasternak to his right. Here is Pasternak looking for options. Geekie, one-timer saved by Markstrom. They went offense heavy on that face-off with Geekie, Lindholm, and Pasternak. Out comes Alex Steves now since Pasternak went off the ice, since they're going to keep that third line together. Geekie sends it across ice feed for Steves, waves it ahead, knocks down a Devils defender in the process. A history buff? It's all right. Here is Bratt across the line. Bratt gets it around Hampus Lindholm. Gets it back out to the blue line. Brendan Dillon over to Simone Nemitz for Hughes. Back to Nemitz. Fires a shot, goes over the net. Shot by Dillon, blocked by Lohrei. Then Kassel gives him a shove. And now the Bruins will carry it ahead. Here comes Janelle. Janelle gets it into the offensive zone. Corrali will get it in the corner. Digs it free. Back to Lohrei. Got poke check there. Here is Corrali in the right circle, a shot, and it's fought off by Markstrom. Corrali out to Hampus Lindholm on the left point. Lindholm shot blocked by Hughes. Waves it to Jeannot. Jeannot looking for it. Hampus Lindholm fires a shot blocked. Corrali looks in front. Doesn't have options here. Puck comes to Hampus Lindholm. Bruins keep it in. Here is Jeannot to Corrali. Corrali back out to Hampus Lindholm. Fires! Saved by Markstrom. But the Bruins are swarming early. And now Kastelik and Brendan Dillon are in a dipsy-do in front of the net. Here we go. Kastelik and Dillon in a heavyweight contest. Oh boy, here we go. Dillon's got Kastelik against the wall. But Kastelik responding early. Kastelik responds with a huge right. They're both trading blows. Kastelik. Oh, he caught him with a huge right. Up and over. Kastelik's got Dillon pinned. Oh, Kastelik caught him. Huge right. Huge right from Kastelik. Dillon caught him with the left. They're both pinned against the wall. Referee says that's enough. On Austin. Off the ice for New Jersey. The Devils are down to 5 defensemen for the next few minutes because Dillon's in the box. Aspero's dump-in was deflected so high it might have landed in the 300s. Excuse me. Big tie up here on the face-off. Puck's underneath Middlestat, gets up and digs it free. The Devils will get it ahead with Luke Hughes. What a fight. Indeed, it was a great fight. Here is a chance for Haminaho, and hit the side of the net. Good tie-up by Middlestat. Here comes Aspero, 2-on-2 with Arvidsson. Aspero has to dump it in the zone, but the Bruins get forced another turnover in their own zone. Arvidsson trying to dig this one in front of Middlestat. Big tie-up. Arvidsson turns. Where's the puck? Did it go out of play? Yes, it did. But that shot by Arvidsson, there was a lot of room there. That didn't miss by very much. Ugh. Yeah, Kastelik is such a good right hand. You just, bam. When he connects, he connects. You know what I mean? Like, when he connects, watch out. Fraser Minton on this draw against Nico Hischier. Tie up here. Bruins get it back. It's Pasternak to Zadorov. Jokiharju in the right point. Plays it to Pasternak. Shoots. It's blocked. Hamilton had no idea where it was. Granted, neither did I. Bruins keep it in. It's Zadorov who kept it in. Here is Hustadinov on the far boards. Digs it free from Hischier. Looking back to the blue line. Jokiharju, knuckler off Minton over the net. Here is Hustadinov again. Out to Zadorov. On the left point, shot intentionally wide. Pasternak grabs the rebound off the carom. In front for Hustadinov, couldn't get there. Hustadinov, tied up there by Hischier. Played across, intercepted by Mercer. Sent ahead now, Timo Meier. But Jokiharju, good defensive back check. Now, here's Pasternak. Oh, he was behind the puck. Man, just ahead of it. He would have had a breakaway. Kastelik gives you Sean Thornton vibe. Well, yeah, he fights a lot. The difference between Thornton and Kastelik is Kastelik scores a lot more. Kastelic's got 9 goals in the year. I think Sean Thornton, the most he had in Boston was like 7 or 8 in the season. Devils take it back as the Bruins turn it over. Brown back, a drive. It goes wide over the net on a try there from Siegenthaler. Jesper Bratt wrapped up by Elias Lindholm. Hampus Lindholm trying to take it free. Played around, and now it's Luke Hughes. Pushed at there by Steves. Threaded to Nemitz. Shot. Glove save Korpisalo, who hasn't had to do too much so far this evening. If the Bruins win tonight and tomorrow, then the Bruins will go into the will get out of the wild card and they will move up to 3rd place in the Atlantic if they win tonight and tomorrow. They absolutely will. And the scary part is if they win tonight and tomorrow, they will actually be tied for 2nd by points in the Atlantic Division. So they won't be in 3rd place. They'll actually be tied for 2nd with Tampa, which would put them 4 points, hypothetically, if nobody wins, 4 points behind Buffalo for the division lead. Isn't that crazy? Not only would they be in 3rd place, they'd be just a few wins and a few losses from the other teams away from taking over the top spot in the Atlantic. I'm not saying they're gonna get 1st place, but I'm saying that's a possibility. Kings lead 1-0. Thank you. Drew Doughty. Very, very nice. The old man. Let's go win the division. We'll see about that. Buffalo and Tampa are really good. The Bruins play the Sabres next Wednesday out in Buffalo. That should be really interesting. That'll be a good test for the Bruins. David Pastrnak only 6 goals behind Brad Marchand for tying him 4th all-time. Pasternak's got 8 points in his last 6 games, 3 goals and 5 assists. Corrali against Cody Glass here on this draw. Face-off won here by New Jersey. Here is Luke Hughes. Centering pass gets broken up. Nemitz drive goes wide of the net on the near side, and it comes out to center. Jack Hughes has got it. Gets the return from Jesper Bratt over just past Cody Glass's stick. McAvoy, good tie-up on Jesper Bratt. The Swede. McAvoy's got his stick tied up with Cody Glass. Jack Hughes puts on the brakes against Corrali. Looks in front. Jack Hughes poke-checked and pushed around by Sean Corrali. Here is Bratt. Shovels it around. McAvoy cut it off there to cut off Cody Glass. Corrali flips this one out of the zone. Morgan Geekie racing for it, and he's thrown off there by Luke Hughes. It is a Bruins icing. 8.5 to go in the first. Bruins up 1-0. Pastrnak getting the Bruins goal a few minutes ago. Yeah, the Sabres, when they fired Adams, their GM, and they brought in Jarmo Kekalainen, the Sabres just turned it around. Like they were still around, but they were like not as good as they are now. And then they kicked it in next gear. So much so that they're like one of the best teams in the NHL right now. Oh, Devils have caught the Bruins on a change. Myers denied by Korpisalo. Oh, the Bruins got caught in the change, and Korpisalo bailed them out for it. Great kick save by Jonas Korpisalo. I mean, the Bruins went for an awful timed line change. Great answer by Korpi. Good stuff. Just the jersey hit him right in the pad. Good save on the feed from Mercer. and he kept the rebound well. Zaka wins the face-off. Jokiharju ahead for Arvidsson. Here come the Bruins. Over to Zadorov. He'll cross the line. He'll shovel it around the net. Arvidsson will get there against Siegenthaler. Puck's caught in Siegenthaler's skates. Big tie up there is Siplikov couldn't play this one. Puck deflected out. Here's Cotter. Siplikov played it as it was a hand pass against New Jersey. Yeah, the Bruins need to be better at their line changes. No Swayman tonight. He'll be back in action tomorrow against Montreal at the Bell Center in a huge St. Patrick's Day showdown with the Canadiens. Minton wins the draw in the neutral zone. Zadorov ahead off Pasternak's stick, but it came in the zone. Puck comes out again. Zadorov gets it from Husnudinov and dumps it right back in around the net. Devils flip this one all the way down, and we have a New Jersey icing, 7:36 to go in the first. Reminder, everybody, wear green tomorrow, or else you're going to get pinched. Old folklore says. I'm wearing green tomorrow. Big tie-up here off the face-off. Devils win it. It's Mercer. He flips it in the zone across the red line, so it's not icing. Meyer tied up there with Zadorov. Here is Mercer. Kovacevic shot deflection. Kick save Korpisalo on Heischer's deflection. Well, that's a big save early on, isn't it? Here is Luke Hughes just out of the reach of Husnudinov. And Heischer dumps this puck in. Korpisalo plays it to Jokiharju, who plays it out of the zone. This puck's going to come all the way down. And we have another icing here. So this one's going to be against Jokiharju and the Bruins. Devils win the face-off. Jesper Bratt fires, blocked in traffic. It was a tie between Brown and Jokiharju. Jokiharju got it out, but it's going to be another icing against Boston. I'd say SOS on my SOS only. What's going on? Some Lucky Charms for breakfast tomorrow? No, eat corned beef hash. That's what you got to do. Face-off won by New Jersey. Bratt to Nemitz. The shot blocked by Husnudinov. Jokiharju around for Husnudinov. Here come the Bruins. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. Forced ahead. Markstrom came out to play it, so it's not icing against the Bruins this time around. Kobe Kingston, take over your phone. I hear them shouting. I love that song. Here is Hughes for Nemitz. Looking to center in front. Closed off by Mason Lohrei, excuse me. Puck comes in front, and Korpisalo will grab the puck. Oh my god. Glass against Elias Lindholm on the near side. Bruins win it. It's Hampus Lindholm gets the deke around Arseny Gritsyuk. Imagine your name being Arseny. Like, man, I don't know. Morgan Geekie plays it around. Puck deflects. Got caught up in the linesman's skates. Hamilton throws it up the ice That's another icing. This one against New Jersey. Oh my God, icings. Did you in AEW last night? I did. Ronda Rousey is in AEW. Annoying. Go away. Please go away. Please go away. It's clear she doesn't respect the business. Don't you have a don't she have a big fight coming up? Bruins send this one ahead. Here's Arvidsson trying to get it to Middlestat, broken up. And a fall there as somebody felt Kritzuk. Here come the Bruins. Here's Arvidsson looking across. Zacha scores! The Devils were caught asleep and Zacha puts it home. It's 2-0. The Devils had a miscue in their own zone, and the Bruins made them pay for it. Arvidsson to Zacha, and it's 2-0. Huge goal for Pavel Zacha, and the Bruins with a now 2-0 lead. When was the last time they had a multi-goal lead? Like, genuine question. It's been a minute, hasn't it? This is uncharted territory for the Bruins. Granted, the Devils aren't really all that good, to be completely fair. They're not. And I could have told you that. Kaslik shot saved by Markstrom. And gets a sarcastic jeer from the crowd. Ooh. Ooh. Things are getting a little testy in the Rock, isn't it? Ooh. Panarin got a welcome back. Got a welcome back tribute. Oh, he got a nice ovation. Very nice. Very nice. How do you know that to be true? Do you really think they would have had a bear? Do you really think a bear is that smart enough? Like, genuinely. Do you really think that bear is smart enough to start dancing in the concourse of TD Garden? You think they would have had a bear be in the concourse at TD Garden, number one? And number two, dancing around in the concourse in front of section 11 and 12 in the loge level? Absolutely not. That is definitely a costume. I knew that when I was 7 years old that was a costume. Oh. I gotta take a picture of this. It said November 15th. November. They spelled November wrong. They spelled November wrong. What the hell? How DJ just spelled it in chat is how they spelled it on the ESPN broadcast. Puck comes up front and Minson scored. No, he didn't. What? Wait a minute. What happened? It took an awful bounce. It came out in front. Minson shot it, and where'd it go? Where'd it go? Did Minson not score? I thought I saw the puck went in the net. What happened? Oh my god, the shot got blocked. Are you kidding me? Jonas Siegenthaler blocked that shot from Minton. What the hell is this is pandemonium. Minton just got robbed, bro. Robbed. That is an incredible block by Siegenthaler. If that shot did not hit Siegenthaler's stick, it is 3-0, and Minton gets another one. But no. Wow. Here come the Bruins again. Here's Pasternak across the blue line, closed off. Knocked a man down. Hampus Lindholm back to Pasternak. Lohrei left side, shoots! And he tried to go short side. He didn't hit the net. I think he hit the side of the net instead. Heischer flips it cross ice. Steve's lost it. Connor Brown, slapper! Missed high over Korpisalo's near side shoulder. Here is Luke Hughes. Jack Hughes for Bratt. Kovacevic shot wide. And it goes, Steves couldn't get it out, it's held in. Here's a chance for Jack Hughes. McAvoy, his gold medal teammate for Team USA, blocking that shot. Glass against Minton. Zaka, excuse me. The Devils win the draw. Puck comes out in front. Backhand scoop. Goes just wide. Glass is down in front. He gets back up. And now here comes Arvidsson, which I'm calling it the Middlestat Zaka Arvidsson line. The best line in the National Hockey League, but that doesn't have a bona fide superstar on it. Besides the McDavid line in Edmonton and the McKinnon line in Colorado, statistically, this line is the best line in the NHL. Aspero lifts it out of the zone. It's gloved down by Cotter. It's a hand pass. Can't do that. Hey, Mom. On the Zaka goal, McAvoy extended his point streak to 7 as he got the secondary assist on the Zaka goal. Did Markstrom get a piece of that block on Minty? Nope, that was straight defender and it went out of play. Didn't even hit the goalie. Jeannot tied there by Nemitz. Cotter in there as well. Corrali in there for New Jersey. Kastlik just trying to get this puck free. The Devils get it. It's Nick Bukestad. Here is Zadorov off a stick, and whoa, that was a line drive, and it landed in the 8th or 9th row up there. Watch out. .2:16 to go in the first period. It has been a really solid first period for the Bruins so far. Up 2-0. Goals for Pasternak and Zaka. Minton against Glass. Glass wins it. Nemitz, a drive. It's blocked there by Yoki Harju. Pasternak threads it to Hustadinov. Drops it for Pasternak. Trying to do a little too much. Little too much. You got to be a little bit more authoritative again. Here is Gritsuk. Across the blue line. Hustadinov tying up his man. Jokiharju for Minton. Trying to get it to Pasternak. Tied up in just inside his own line. Devils force it back in behind the net. Jokiharju for Zadorov. Devils are offside. They can't play the... Wait, they can play the puck. Then why'd he back off? Zadorov for Hampus Lindholm. Puck dumped in. Markstrom plays this one. Steves almost tied it up. We have a stop. Puck was played with a high stick, so they'll stop play. Minute 24 to go in the first. Elias Lindholm will take this draw against Nico Hischier to the left of Markstrom. Lindholm wins the draw. Lohrei fires over the net. Alex Steeves trying to dig this puck free. He gets it free. Steeves trying to get it back to the blue line. The Bruins are offside, so they have to tag up as Hampus Lindholm reversed it in. Hamilton for Timo Meier. Flips it in. Now we're in the final minute of the first period. Puck flipped out of the zone. Will this be icing here? No, it will not. Steve's nice hit on Dougie Hamilton there in the behind the Devils' net. Geekie will enter the zone. Geekie takes a bump from Hamilton as he lost the puck. Dawson Mercer gets it back. 42 seconds to go in the first. Bruins keep it in. It's Middlestat. Leaves it for Geekie, who couldn't play it. Puck trying to center it in front for Lindholm, who was backdoor, couldn't get there. Geekie trying to get it through. Tied up there was Hamilton. Now it's Meier ahead for Hischier. 25 to go in the period. Gets the return from Hischier as Meier. Puck lifted in. Aspro cut it back off. Here comes Middlestat. Down to 17. Middlestat plays it around the net. Zaka's on it in the far side corner. Puck chipped to Arvidsson. Knocked into and knocked down by Kovacevic. Middlestat pinballs around. Goes behind McAvoy. 5 seconds to go in the first period. Tie up there by Hughes, and that is the end of what was a really successful first period from the Bruins. The Bruins with a 2-0 lead at the end of 20 minutes at the Prudential Center. Very, very nice. Yeah, the Bruins do need more road wins, you're right. When we come back, I'm going to take a short break just for a moment. When we come back, I have a big announcement. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Bruins coverage right here on YouTube. Bruins with a 2-0 lead through 20 minutes. We'll be back shortly.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Welcome back. Bruins with a 2-0 lead. All right. Let's get into it, because there's a big announcement that I want to make, and I've kind of teased it over the last few streams that there might be something coming. Well, I have confirmation now, so I can talk about it. So there you go. Do you guys want the bad news or the good news first? The bad news? Okay. All right. The bad news is I will not be live on Saturday for Bruins Red Wings. Okay? As I will be preoccupied with the good news. Okay? There's no stream Saturday for Bruins Red Wings. I will not be around. But it's for a very, very good reason, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very good reason. And, you know, I think I'm going to be somewhere Friday night and Saturday night. And it's at the TD Garden. And wait. It's at the TD Garden. It's Friday night. It's Saturday night. And I can see the future of the NHL as a member of media? Wait, hold on a minute. So you're telling me that I can go see the Bruins, future prospects, I can go see the future of the NHL live Friday night and Saturday night as a member of media? Do me a favor right now. If you have not yet, go follow me on social media. Okay? Go follow me on Instagram at SamSmithOnYT and at SamSmithBroadcasting. Both links are down below in the description. They should be. I'm going to check, make sure my broadcasting Instagram's down there. Oh, it's not. It's not down there. I have been unintentionally lying to you all. Now it's down there. All right. Then, follow me on Twitter, or X if we're calling it that these days, at Sam Smith on YT as well, because I'll be live tweeting the entire event. Both games Friday and on Saturday. I'll be live tweeting the whole thing. Follow me on Instagram, because you're going to be getting some digital content from that as well. I'm going to be there live, getting a lot of content as media, and I'm very, very excited about it. So make sure, stay tuned to my socials this weekend. And on TikTok as well. I'll be posting stuff on TikTok this weekend as well. So, yeah, I'll be there as media. So I'll be up on the 9th floor of TD Garden this weekend. As long as it's hockey related, that's acceptable. I thought you might be able to bimbo. Oh, man. Nope. I am indeed still single. Thank you for following me on those accounts. I'm getting texts now, because now I just put it out. I put it out on... Get to meet James Higgins this weekend. I hope I get to meet him. I don't know if I'm able to meet any of the players, but if I am, I'll be great. I can't wait. Can't find you, Sam. The links are down in the description of the YouTube stream. They're down below. My phone's blowing up because I haven't shared it yet. I posted it on LinkedIn, but nobody looks at LinkedIn. I can't spell. Oh, we have Masked Man on Raw? Oh, go away. Go away, Masked Man. I don't need to see that. No thanks. I am all set. But anyway, that is the $1 million announcement that I wanted to share. So, granted, I will not be live for the game Saturday because I will be at the Garden. Who scored Boston's goals in the first? Pasternak and Zacha.
Shot over, scores! Junior Flyers strike first.
My phone starts blowing up when I make announcements like this, so if I'm looking at my phone, there's a reason why, because everybody's just texting me right now. Let's go. I'm glad you guys are excited about this as I am. I'll be making some short-form content. Hopefully I'll be able to get some interviews. That'd be great if I can interview some people over the weekend. Is there a chance we tie Tampa in points? Does that mean we get Montreal in round? I don't know. I don't know. Boston Fleet made a trade. I know they traded somebody to Seattle, right? I think that just happened, right? Long run connections to move her up, to move up in the ranks of great hockey announcers, but I do believe you have what it takes. Thank you, appreciate that. Second period is brought to you by Benable. Recommend, discover, and monetize 2-0 Bruins going into the second period. Pasternak and Zacha, both the goals for the Bees. Jesse Eldridge from the Torrent in exchange for Teresa Schaffzal. I don't know who either of those players are, but I hope that's a good trade. Kyle's dad apparently won $30 because Zacha scored. Congratulations to Kyle's dad on winning $30. Well done. General question for you about announcing hockey, Sam. Ooh, I love this. How do you recognize which player has the puck so quickly? That's always impressed me about hockey announcers. You got years in the game. You have to start to adapt. It's a craft, and there's only a certain amount of people that can do it. Hockey was the first sport I actually called. Before any other sport, it was hockey. Yeah, might as well throw me in the deep end. It's a game of sink or swim, and I think I swam pretty well. It takes a lot of repetition, a lot of time, a lot of effort. And plus, if you're covering the same team like I have over the last 6 years, you start to recognize certain ways the people are and the way they stand, right? For example, I could tell where Milan Lucic was on the ice during his heyday because he has the big hunchback. And as crazy as that sounds, and as ridiculous as that sounds, I can tell that he was on the ice, right? I can also tell based off where they are positionally. I can also tell based off where, who's out there on the ice with these people that I can recognize jersey numbers. You know, I don't sit here for 23 days, you know, memorizing jersey numbers as Siegenthaler puts it over the net. But what I do, hee hee. But what I do is I try to, you know, I do my homework. I do my research on teams and stuff like that. So here's a chance for Connor Brown on a breakaway. He scores! Connor Brown! The Devils have gotten back within one. Not a great start to the second period for the for the Bruins there. The Devils are 32 seconds in. It's 2-1. Bruins going from left to right in the road whites, and Devils are certainly going from right to left in the home reds they got on the board. I mean, the Bruins just get caught puck watching more than anything. Puck deflects into the zone. Korpisalo plays it for Lori for Fraser Minton. And that's the second line for the Bruins. That's their better line, so that's a big surprise to see them give up a goal like that so easily. Bruins keep it in. It's Husnudinov. In down low to Minton, who grabs the puck in the far side corner. Works off a man. Looks in front. Pasternak back to Minton. Throws it in front. Nobody there. Lori looking for a quick response here. To the net. Blocked. Into the corner. Husnudinov around the net. Minton wraps out in front, turns and shoots short side, and Markstrom makes the save on Minton's try. Three 0 Kings, damn. Elias Lindholm against Cody Glass in this face-off. Glass wins it. Dillon will play it around for Nemitz. Devils get this one out to the neutral zone. Gritsyuk blocked on the pass attempt there by Zadorov. Here's Brendan Dillon. Gritsyuk shoots, save Korpisalo. He gloved it ahead, and now Jokiharju's got it. Bruins dump this puck into the offensive zone. Markstrom plays it around. And now Gritsyuk's got it. Puck comes in front from Nemitz and it gets blocked. McAvoy for Steves, trying to play it to Aspro. No icing here as the Bruins get it back in. They'll be able to change. Siegenthaler plays it ahead, goes off of Bukestad and into the zone. Bruins get the puck back. It's Kastlik Ed for Janelle in the neutral zone. Janelle gets it in deep. Corrali will go and race forward against Siegenthaler. Corrali digs the puck free. Now it's tied up again against the back wall. Corrali. Janelle in there as well. Trying to play it back out to the line. Gets it to Lori. Lori. Hampus Lindholm on the far side. Around the net. Looking in front. Lori looks. Corrali shoots. What a save, Markstrom. Puck bouncing around in front. The puck's still free. Jeannot's sitting in the crease. The Devils clear. But Corrali gets robbed. Now Lori can't enter the zone cleanly. Has to back off. Hampus Lindholm sends it to Minton. Gets it in the zone. Kastelic for Minton. Gets it around Siegenthaler. Dougie Hamilton cutting it off. Husnudinov tying it up as well. He gets knocked down by Hamilton. Puck's just pinned against the wall. Pasternak gets it free. Pasternak throwing it in front. I don't think it hit Markstrom. It might have. Husnudinov back to the line. Jokiharju shot. Knuckler wide. Now Paul Cotter plays it around the net. Past a stick. Goes all the way out. Jokiharju reverses it back ahead. So the Bruins can get the puck onside. Jack Hughes has it for the New Jersey. For Jesper Bratt, flips it into the zone so the Devils can get in there in the forecheck. Korpisalo plays it around. Devils get there first, but the pass goes all the way back into the Devils' end. What? Hey! How is that icing against Boston? The Bruins never touched that puck, did they? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did the Bruins throw that puck out of the zone? Was I seeing things, or did the Bruins not touch that puck at all? Chat, help me here. Minton wins the draw against Hughes. Zadorov for Hustadinov. Back to Zadorov. Puck goes through him. Yoki Haru. No help from chat, really? Need some help here. This puck comes all the way down. No! Hustadinov got there. Why are we calling icings on things that aren't icings? What is happening? Hustadinov beat him. Is the face-off at center now? Okay, at least they made it up for it with the face-off being at center. Minton against Hughes at the center ice dot. Calling face-off and calling icings on things that should not be icings is crazy to me. As the Devils win the face-off, it's Luke Hughes sending it ahead for his brother Jack. Goes around Connor Brown off the stick. The Brown who scored the goal for the Devils. Connor Brown did. Minton for Pasternak. Back to Fraser Minton. 2-on-2 with Hustadinov. Minton forced to dump in as the Bruins will change here partially. Kovacevic for Jack Hughes. Here is Connor Brown. Drops it, Kovacevic. And it's caught by Jonas Korpisalo. Big tie up here in Middlestat. We'll try to chop this one ahead. This puck lands on the Devils' bench. Now the game's on TV. It's relied totally on your calls. Oh, well, thank you. Face-off is tied up in one here by New Jersey. Shot from the point. Wow, that's deflected right towards the net. And Korpisalo making a good save on that. Shot there is stopped. Hampus Lindholm plays it up and out. Puck was put with a high stick, but the Bruins played it next, so it negates the stoppage. Here is Nico Hischier. Puck goes over Dylan's stick for Timo Meier. Played in front, goes wide. And now Steve's trying to chip this one into the neutral zone. Geeky trying to play it to Elias Lindholm. It's like trying to play it to a traffic cone. Here is Meier. Lost the puck. Hampus Lindholm pins him up against the wall. Here is Mason Lohrei. Ahead for Steves for Hampus Lindholm. For Morgan Geeky. Geeky walks in. Coughed up the puck. Got it back. Elias Lindholm plays it around the net. Steves can't play it in front. Or Janot, excuse me. Elias Lindholm will change. Puck comes just out. Here's Mercer. Yoki Haru cuts him off. And now Corrali will get it back. Corrali will cross the line. Trying to chip it towards the net. And it's scooped up by Markstrom on the accidental shot from Sean Corrali. It's 3-2 in the Flames-Red Wings game. It was 1-1. What happened? Stars already leading 1-0 on Utah. Goal for Sam Steele's 12th goal of the year. Name twin. Rangers down 3-0 to the Kings at home. Man, the Rangers do suck. Jeez. The Rangers have a legitimate chance to get the first pick. Like a legitimate chance to get the first overall pick. Isn't that the crazy part? Getting a Rangers jersey grosses me out. Who said it was going to be Gavin McKenna? I think that that criminal record might not help his case to even be drafted in the top 10. Ooh. Back out of the break. Face-off is won here by New Jersey and the Bruins in the Devil's End. Here's Hamilton, sends it through everybody. And no icing here as Hischier beat Jokiharju. Zadorov tied up there with Meyer. Jokiharju with Hischier. Zadorov will send this one into the neutral zone. Through Pasternak. Will this be icing? Yes, it will. Charlie McAvoy, maybe this summer he'll get all those teeth fixed, huh? Tie up here. Devils get the puck off the face-off. Glass plays it to Siegenthaler at the left point. Gets it through Pasternak. Gritsuk tied up there with Jokiharju. Husnudinov there for support. Here's Haminaho for Siegenthaler. He whiffed on the shot. Husnudinov for Minson, trying to send it ahead. Pasternak was gone on a breakaway, but Siegenthaler, another great defensive play. Haminaho for Gritsuk, plays it around. Kept in by Siegenthaler at the point. Cody Glass. Gritsuk through Glass. Dougie Hamilton pinching in the near side corner. But he runs into Nikita Zadorov as he got it by Jokiharju. Fraser Minton gets it across the line. Pokes it through and plays the puck. Throws it in front and behind Pasternak, who grabs the puck off the carom off the back wall. Throws it across and it's broken up there by Bratt. Here's Brown. Puck played in front, cleared away. McAvoy for Aspero. Plays it around for Janelle. Lifted out of the zone. Kovacevic. Corrali trying to take him off the puck. He could not cleanly. McAvoy gets it back, and he lost it to Jack Hughes. Here come the Devils, 2-on-1. Hughes, Brown across, Bratt scores! McAvoy with a brutal turnover. It's Jesper Bratt, and we're tied at 2. McAvoy and Aspero as a defensive pairing have been coughing up the puck quite a lot recently. And it's 2-2. The Devils have tied it right back up. I mean, where was McAvoy even putting that puck there? I mean, Tanner Jeannot was outside of the blue line. And it's 2-2. Puck played to Pavel Zacha. Trying to whip it to Lori. He got broken up. A defenseman's caught behind the play again. Thankfully, the Devils had to dump it in. Yeah, Corby should have had that 100%, but that doesn't happen without a turnover by McAvoy, though. You know what I mean? Like, not a great look for McAvoy. Puck comes out as Middlestat deflected it out. So now it's a 2-2 game. Luke Hughes. Devils don't have a lot of options here. Kovacevic. Arvidsson forces the turnover, but it's chopped back to Luke Hughes. Here is Mercer for Meyer. In front, blocked by Lori. Steves ahead for Morgan Geekie. Trying to play it across to Lori, and Luke Hughes broke it up. Pass is deflected, so it's not icing here. Korpisalo plays it around, and it comes right to Lori. Sent to Elias Lindholm. He'll have to flip in. Markstrom plays this one aside for Brendan Dillon, who's tied up there by Geekie. Steve's in there for support as well. Out to the blue line. Zadorov shoots. Saved by Markstrom. It surprised him, and the puck came back to him, and he was forced to hang on to it. Two turnovers has helped the Devils get to this point. 2 turnovers. Stop turning over the puck, and this doesn't happen. Devils win the face-off, but Nemitz beats Pasternak. Puck lifted out of the zone, and now Zadorov, who got beat by Arseny Gritsuk, grabs the puck, walks in front and have an angle to shoot it. Dillon. Here is Nemitz. Pasternak knocked down. Shot at the side of the cage and missed by much as Yoki Haru got it away. Devils keep this one in. It's Gritsuk. But it comes right to Yoki Haru. Played across to Pasternak. Gets it through a defender. What a play. Finds Morgan Geekie, but then gets poke-checked. Here is McAvoy. Sends it to Morgan Geekie. Finds Alex Steves. Steves has to spin back against Dillon. McAvoy. Weak pass to Elias Lindholm. I don't know where he was passing that puck to. McAvoy puts it in around the net. Markstrom plays it around. Steves knocked it down. Markstrom's tied up behind the net. Here is Steves. Back to McAvoy at the right point. Throws it on net. Tipped by Minton. Goes wide. Didn't miss by much. And now Hamanaho gets it ahead. McAvoy cut it off. Aspero plays it around. McAvoy, this duo defensively have been the reason they've given both the goals, the bad turnovers in the neutral zone. Here is Jack Hughes. Hamilton shoots. Save Korpisalo. He fought it off with the blocker. Here is Jesper Bratt. Blocked by Steves. Aspero pinning Bratt against the wall. Dug free to Husnudinov. Puck gets through. Here comes Husnudinov. Bruins have numbers. Plays it across. Here's Alex Steves. Backhand wide. He had an open net. He just got blocked. This puck comes all the way out as the Bruins are making a change defensively. Paul Cotter gets wrapped up by Hampus Lindholm. Luke Hughes for Jack Hughes. Corrali almost blocked that pass. Luke Hughes tripped up. Penalty coming. No, there isn't a penalty. Wow. Well. 17,000 people thought that was a penalty, and I did too. Got away with that one. Here is Luke Hughes back in his own zone. Lohrei plays it up the boards, comes to Jeannot. Plays it across to Sean Corrali. Corrali fires, save Markstrom. He guides that one aside with ease. And Kovacevic will play it aside. Puck comes all the way out. Korpisalo forced to play this one ahead as the Devils would have negated the icing. Corrali off Jeannot. Played to Bukestad, and it comes to Luke Hughes. Zadorov breaks up the pass in the neutral zone. Finds Kastelik. He'll chip it in at the end of a shift for these guys as the Devils will be forced to get a change. The Bruins will as well. They'll get the second line out there. Here is Meyer trying to get around Yoki Haru. He did not. He got kept to the outside. Puck hit the side of the cage. Nico Hischier walks the line. Shot wide. Rebound in front. Cleared away. My chat just disconnected again. Second straight stream it's done that. Mercer's had it there with Arvidsson. Middlestat trying to play this one ahead. He can't, but he gets it through Dawson Mercer. Here is Meyer. Looks in front. Doesn't have options. Trying to throw it across, and it just goes past Hischier. Hischier. For Nemitz. Has some space now. Fires wide. I don't know what the Bruins are doing. They're playing on their own 100 feet. They can't play up the ice, and they just ice the puck for the 13th time tonight. Icing against the Bruins. Zaka against Jack Hughes. Zaka wins the draw. Yoki Haru up the boards, announced. Siegenthaler gets it through Arvidsson, but Hughes turned it over but got it back. Ahead for Bratt. Devils have it behind the net. Zadorov tied up. Brown gets there. Through Jack Hughes. Puck comes to Jesper Bratt. Sturm doesn't look happy. Sturm never looks happy. Here is Dougie Hamilton. Shot. Save Korpisalo. The rebound cleared away, and Yoki Haru pokes it out of the zone. Jack Hughes across the line. Puck comes out in front. Hughes put it wide on a Brown chance. The Bruins are just tired. Yoki Haru and Zadorov have been out there for 2.5 minutes. The Bruins are trapped defensively. The Bruins lift this one out into the neutral zone. Pasternak grabs it across the line. The Bruins are finally able to get a defensive change. Minton, McAvoy, looking, right circle. Bruins have it in the offensive zone. Pasternak's in the slot, cleared away. Bruins keep it in. It's Geeky. Aspero fires, saved by Markstrom. This has not been a good second period. For the Bruins. Make sure if you have not yet hit the like button. It's got a huge like spike. 3, 2, 1, like spike. Hit the like button. Hit that thumbs up button as hard as you possibly can. It's free. It's absolutely free. Quite the change from the first. Yeah.
Good defensive play here by Jack Hughes, who's playing the role of defenseman, advances the puck to Connor. And Brown makes no mistake to score on the breakaway. Don't adjust your TV set at your fine establishment. Here it comes again. Hughes head on a swivel. Over to Brown, who unselfishly gets it to Brad. And he gets the equalizer. So Jack Hughes, 2 key assists by being in good defensive position.
Ronnie, no, I'm not going to the Bruins game Wednesday. Saturday, I'm not. You completely misunderstood my announcement.
But generate offense by good defense. Well done of that there by Jack Hughes.
I'm not going to be in Detroit.
But in the Olympics, the golden goal gets all the attention, but it was a phenomenal all-around shift for Jack Hughes.
Absolutely. And when you
Both Lindholm and Cody Glass are both waved out of the draw, so it'll be Geeky against
it doesn't always have to go to the first stick to score the goal, so some good unselfish.
Haminaho, I think is how you pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce his name. He has the puck now, but Steve's got it away.
By the Bruins, Aspero back on it for Boston. We got 4.5 to go in the second period from the run.
McAvoy lost his stick. He gets it back. Puck comes out in front. Gritziuk has it in the Bruins' end. Throws it in front. Glass blocked in front. Haminaho back out to Luke Hughes. Leaves it for Kovacevic. A shot. Save Korpisalo.
Yeah, it's been a light week for the Devils, and that means that Jack Hughes has finally caught up on some sleep. It was a whirlwind for him in his post-Olympic tour, and the Devils were so accommodating to all the demands on him. And what impressed Sheldon Keefe the most was how even as exhausted Hughes was during that stretch,
Yeah, hitting the like button's free.
was leading the pace and pushing the speed in their transition.
Yeah, the low amount of likes compared to the amount of people in the chat's crazy.
Vocal from the Olympics, and it's not just speaking more. Being around a championship team, he said he knows what to say in those situations now.
Yeah, not just doing it more, but having the right things to say. And Sheldon Keefe was kind of trying to find the
Corral against Nico Hischier on this draw.
because he's not short on confidence. But
Drop the puck, please. We don't have all day. Face-off is tied up, won by New Jersey. Luke Hughes in the left point. Shot. Knuckler. Right into Korpisalo, and he will hang on. With 4:10 to go in the second, tied at 2. Bruins had the first 2 goals back in the first period with Pasternak and Zacha. The Devils got their 2 goals from Connor Brown and Jesper Bratt.
That way he can make the reads offensively. And again, play the role of facilitator. Not
Corrali against Hischier. Zacha against Hischier. Hischier wins it. Luke Hughes shot blocked by Zacha. Middlestat trying to wave it out. He cannot. Here is Hampus Lindholm trying to force this one ahead up the boards and out past Luke Hughes. Mercer tied up there with Hampus Lindholm. Puck's lifted back in on Korpisalo. He gloves it aside for Lohrei. Flipped out. This is going to be icing. Man! What are the Bruins doing?
Let me tell you, being down here between the benches, something that's really impressive to me, as I'm watching the Bruins bench to my left, you wouldn't know that this game's tied. And even when they're up 2-0, they're very calm, very measured on the bench. You asked me about Marco Sturm earlier, the coaching staff, Steve Spott, Jay Leach, and Kelly. They've been very balanced, even though the Devils have handled this period. So it makes such a big difference when your coaches are calm.
Dylan for Nemitz. Jack Hughes has some space and kick save Korpisalo. He's had to be Superman this period. The Bruins ice the puck yet again.
But let me tie a bow on that. Sometimes behind the bench, if your coach is, guys, it just makes the bench uneasy. You know, when you're steady back there, yes, you want to correct your team. Sometimes you got to raise your voice, but when you're steady and calm back there, it changes everything. And I got to
Zacha against Jack Hughes in the faceoff. Zacha wins it. Lindholm for Middlestat. Puck deflects, and it's kept in by New Jersey again. Jack Hughes turned a pinball in front, and it hit Korpisalo. Here is Jesper Bratt. Walks the blue line now. Fires. Knuckler fought off. And the Bruins ice the puck again. Stop icing the puck, you idiots. Ugh. This is probably one of the worst stretches of hockey the Bruins have played in games. Games. This is Zacha's 6th straight face-off. The Bruins win it. Here is Middlestat. And they flip it in beyond the red line, so it is not icing this time. The Bruins can't get the defenseman off, but they were able to get the forwards off. And the Bruins just took a penalty. Oh my God! Oh my God! Enough! It's on Pasternak. Enough! 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 Pasternak tripping up Bratt. The Devils to the power play as they have dominated the entire period. Shots are 16-7 in the period. Unbelievable. They're in TV timeout. Jesus. Enough, enough, and more enough. This has been the most pathetic second period the Bruins have played maybe all season long. Maybe all season. Like, I'm actually embarrassed to be a Bruins fan from the second period. I'm embarrassed. They're up 2-0 going into the period, and that's how they play? Oh. Bruins win the faceoff. McAvoy trying to shovel it to Corrali. And Corrali clears. Jack Hughes flips it in right behind Lindholm and McAvoy. It split the defense. Hischier in there as well. So is Bratt. Connor Brown, Hampus Lindholm. Kastelik. It's like an 8-man scrum in there. The Bruins get it. It's Sean Corrali. And he'll get it to Mark Kastelik. The Bruins might actually push this puck. Kastelik shorthanded. Fires. Saved by Markstrom. And he'll play it ahead for Nico Hischier. Jack Hughes for Brown. Pass broken up by Husnudinov. Aspero gets this puck into the neutral zone. Here is Jack Hughes across the blue line, halfway through the Devils' power play. Hustadinov tied up Hughes. Here's Heischer. Hamilton gets it past Hustadinov. Heischer. Puck played to Zadorov. He'll try to play it up the boards. He can't. Bratt lifted his stick. Brown for Heischer. Plays it across. Jack Hughes on the right point. Here is Bratt down low. Back to Hughes. Bratt out in front. His puck deflects off Zadorov's stick wide past Heischer. Here is Hamilton for Heischer again. Bratt. Jack Hughes. Hamilton stopped Korpisalo. Rebound cleared away. Kept in by New Jersey. 45 seconds to go in the period. 15 to go in the power play. Here is Jack Hughes. Looking for options here. Here is Bratt back to Hughes. Looks. Delays. Across. Hamilton. Looking. Delaying. Missing high. And the puck goes out of play with 31.3 to go in the period. And there will be a second to go in the Devils' power play. And on our top line. Because talent-wise, they're good against second-liners and third-liners on other teams. They're not really great against top-liners. Plus, Pasternak's not playing on the second line. They do put the first line out. They do put the second line out there against other top lines. They do that. Kastelik will take this draw. Face-off 1. Devils power play ends. Pasternak's out of the box. Devils are offside with 19.8. Face-off will be just outside the Bruins' end in front of the Bruins' bench. Bruins' penalty kill has been much better since the Olympic break. They've killed 22 of their last 25 penalties, which is very good. Minton waved out. It'll be Morgan Geekie against Cody Glass. Please drop the puck. Referee, please drop the puck. Thank you. Bruins win the draw. Puck threaded ahead past Fraser Minton. Morgan Geekie cuts it off. Plays it across. There's nobody there for the Bruins. McAvoy just got it ahead. Pasternak trying to send it to Geekie. Couldn't get it. Glass gets it back 3-on-2. Here is Meyer. Shot wide of Korpisalo. This puck's going to come to Nemeth. Shot at the buzzer. Blocked by Minton. And that is going to do it for what was a absolutely damn near disgraceful second period for the Boston Bruins. Up 2-0. Tied at 2 now. That was brutal. Brutal, brutal, and more brutal. I wouldn't say it was the worst. Oh, it was definitely up there. It was absolutely definitely up there as one of the worst, for sure. Let's take a look at the stats through the first 40 minutes. Shots 23-16 New Jersey. They were 8-6 Bruins through 20 minutes, by the way. Face-offs. Oh, they're not even all that great for the Bruins either. Devils have won 27 of 51, 52.9%. Bruins have won 47.1 at 24 of 51. Devils had the only power play in the game. They're 0 for 1. Bruins have not had a power play yet. 7 penalty minutes for Boston, 5 for New Jersey, 15 hits for Boston, 11 for New Jersey. The Bruins have blocked 15 shots. The Devils have blocked 7. The Devils have given away the puck 16 times. The Bruins have given it away 12 times, and it led to 2 goals. The Devils had 5 takeaways. The Bruins have 2. Shots were 17-8 New Jersey in that second period. Woof. Most overrated Stanley Cup finalist. If I speak... Well, I'm not really in trouble, am I? Am I crazy to say the 2011 Canucks are massively overrated? Is it just me, or am I, you know... Good luck in the third. Have to go get the grandchildren in the early morning. Have a good night. Yeah, 2011 Canucks might be the most overrated Stanley Cup runner-up ever. What? That is an incredible goal. In the KHL? A behind-the-back goal? Wait. That is incredible. Get that guy in the big leagues ASAP. Oh yeah, 2002 Carolina, very good answer. Speaking of the 2002 Hurricanes, here's the team that beat them, the Red Wings. Patrick Kane scores. There you go. Well, showtime. Also, the 2010 Philadelphia Flyers. Another massively overrated hockey team that nobody really talks about how overrated they really are. Because here's the problem with them. All their hype, they don't remember that they made the final that year. They only remember they came back from 3-0 deficit against the Bruins. They're treated as some sort of gods in Philadelphia. They didn't win anything. They didn't win the cup that year. They lost in Game 6 to the goal that nobody saw go in. Besides Patrick Kane. Kane was the only man in that building that knew that puck went in the net. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. What do you guys think? $19.99 Buffalo Sabres. Ooh! Testy. A ballsy answer. Who's talking up there? '21 Montreal. Yeah, that was a fluke year. That was kind of a fluky year anyway for everybody involved. I don't really count that season. Sabres got to the finals because of Hasek. People could argue that the 2011 Bruins only got there because of Thomas. Not that I would agree with it, but other people could say that. I think there was a lot more reasons why they got there, but people do say that. Like, oh, they only got there because of Thomas. Well. By the way, I have been hearing this song all over my feed recently, and I can't get out of my head. I don't know. Like, I don't know. It must, like, I don't know what it is about it, but it's just, the song, I can't get out of my head. I've been singing it everywhere. I don't know. And I feel like I'm not alone in that. What the hell? Huh. Oh, let's go. Most overrated Stanley Cup champion. Ooh. I might get a lot of hate for this. 2019 Blues. Nah, they deserved it. They deserved it. Ugh. 2004 Tampa Bay Lightning. It was BS, but that wasn't the Blues' fault. The Blues deserved to win. They did. The reason why I say 2004 Tampa Bay Lightning is because A, I know a lot of stuff about Martin St. Louis that might be in my book one day. And that if I were to share this information, I could get him fired. So I don't know about that. Number two, the Flames won in Game 6. They absolutely won. The puck crossed the goal line. I don't care what anybody says. That is a good goal. The Flames should have won the Stanley Cup. Two 2009 Penguins. No, I don't think so. 2018 Capitals. Maybe a little bit. Third period on YouTube is brought to you by Black and Gold Productions. Episode 417 of the Black and Gold Hockey Podcast is available to stream on Apple's Podcast, Spotify, and the YouTube replay up on YouTube right now. It's a fun one. We'll see if the Bruins could come out with some sort of fight here in the third period after their awful second period performance. Most forgotten Stanley Cup champions 2006 Hurricanes. That or the 2007 Ducks. I don't care what the product they're promoting on IKEA. That barbecue pulled pork looks fantastic. Yeah, Recchi was on that 06 team. Yeah, he was. All right. Come on. Here we go. Third period about to get started. The Bruins will be going from right to left in the Road Whites. Devils are in the home Reds going from left to right. Come on, Bruins. We are underway in the third period. Bruins dump the puck in as we get things going. The Bruins need a much better third period after they had the second period. Not good. Middlestat trying to dig it free from Hamilton. Arvidsson looks to McAvoy, fires wide. He didn't miss by much on that shot. Aspero keeps it in. Siegenthaler pressured there by Arvidsson. The Bruins get it back. It's Arvidsson. Gonna go around the net, wrap around feed, trying to find Middlestat. He had his stick tied up. And now it comes to Jack Hughes. Sent to Connor Brown. Aspero is back. Aspero tying up Brown. McAvoy trying to dig this puck free, but Meyer grabs it. Meyer out in front, cleared away. The Bruins will get this one ahead. It's Husnudinov. He'll get it across the... Try to get it across the blue line. Could not, but Mercer got it for New Jersey. Kovacevic for Luke Hughes. Bruins on the second of a three-game road trip. Bruins in action tomorrow at the Bell Center in Montreal for a St. Patrick's Day showdown. Here is Minton. Puck comes back out of the zone. The Bruins have to play it out in the neutral zone. Pasternak back to Hampus Lindholm. For Fraser Minton, chips it into the zone. Luke Hughes cut it off. Plays it up the boards and out. Husnudinov tying up Mercer. Minton back to Lindholm to Lowry. Back to Minton, or to Lindholm to Lowry, and the Bruins will be able to get a change. Puck deflects off Elias Lindholm, sticking into the zone. Geekie grabs the puck. To the blue line, Yoki Haru over to Zadorov in the left point. Shot blocked. Zadorov kept it inside the blue line. Morgan Geekie using a new stick here in the third period. Yoki Haru dumps it, and Geekie not using more of a straight stick instead of a curved stick here. Steves plays it in front. Geekie through the legs back to Steves. Here is Yoki Haru on the right point. Over to Zadorov. Shot deflection by Steves, and it's stopped by Markstrom. Good stuff for Boston so far. That's a good start. Good start to the third period. They just need to get more pucks to the net here. More pucks on net, boys. That's it. The winds are really howling outside. Oh my god. You hear that? That's the wind. Zacha will take this draw. Bruins win it. Middlestat back to McAvoy. Aspero fires over the net. Zacha for Middlestat behind the net. Middlestat to Arvidsson in the far side corner. Plays it around. Zacha will go chase. Tied up there with Siplikov. Puck comes free from Middlestat, and it comes to Brendan Dillon for New Jersey. Yeah, Pavel Zacha, hot streak. 5 goals in his last 6 games. Siplikov in front. Cotter scores. Aspero again, man. Losing his assignment again. 3-2 New Jersey. Aspero gets beat again. He's had a bad week. The puck got caught in the referee's skates and actually helped the Devils. And then McAvoy couldn't get back over in time, and Korpisalo got beat far side. (3-2) New Jersey. The Bruins were winning this game 2-0 at one point. They had a really good start to the period too, but one miscue is all it takes for the Bruins to give up a goal. One. Kaslick across the blue line, closed off there by Dylan. Jeannot to Sean Corrali. And they know they have a leaky goalie too. That's the problem. Lohrei gets around Bratt. Hampus Lindholm fakes the shot. Steps up shot. Tied up in front, cleared aside. Jeannot puts it past Sean Corrali. They know they have a leaky goalie, so you'd expect their defense to try to be a little more sharper. It's not. 2-on-1 the other way. Jack Hughes, broken up by Lohrei. Huge breakup. Jeez, that could have been 4-2 real quick. Here's Sean Corrali, 1-on-1. He doesn't have a lot of options. He has to drop it back as the Bruins are finishing up a change. Here is Pasternak. Closed off there by Hischier. Mercer across the blue line. Zadorov gives him a cold shoulder. Jokiharju back to Zadorov. Gets it through Mercer, ahead for Pasternak. Takes the bump and gets it ahead. Need Minton and Hussein have to step up here. Need them right now. Need them. Hischier for Siegenthaler. Hamilton looks in front, blocked by Zadorov. Myers' shot blocked by his own guy. The Bruins will move this up ahead. The Bruins have numbers. Pasternak looking, curls, nice move, and scores! What a goal! David Pasternak, his second goal of the game, and we are tied! Curl and drag around two defenders and beat him on the backhand 5-hole. Disgusting from Pasternak. Oh my, he went 10-hole. He went 10-hole. Are you kidding me? Through the legs of two defenders. Oh my God. Incredible. Incredible play. That is incredible. How did he do that? He went 10-hole. Do you guys know what a 10-hole is? He split the defense. He went through the defender's the defender's legs and then the goalie's 5-hole. That's a 10-hole goal. That is absolutely incredible. No icing here against the Bruins. That is going on SportsCenter. If it doesn't, SportsCenter's a joke. Which, well, here is Gritsuk. Hampus Lindholm, good pressure. Couldn't get it out, though. Cody Glass a shot. And a save by Korpisalo. Oh, my God. Pasternak with his second goal of the night. That'll be goal number 26 for him. Good Lord. Zacha to Bukestad. Zacha wins the draw. Hampus Lindholm lifts this puck out. Arvidsson on side. Couldn't get it through to Middlestat. Arvidsson tied up there by Siplikov. Siplikov gets it back. It's knocked down. Lohrei past Hampus Lindholm and the puck comes out. Lindholm will be forced to get it back in if the Bruins were just on side. And I mean just. Paul Cotter for Bukestad. Gets it around the net and deep. Lohrei going to tie it up, play it around. Zacha whips it ahead just behind Arvidsson. And Brendan Dillon will dump it back in. Zacha knocked it down. Hampus Lindholm, Zacha over to Lohrei. Middlestat, as the Bruins will get the fourth line out there with Jeannot, Kastelik, and Corrali. Lohrei for Corrali. Plays it up the boards. Jack Hughes waves it to Dougie Hamilton. Here is Jack Hughes over to Jesper Bratt across the line. Here is Siegenthaler. Fires! And Korpisalo with the easy stop there. And now Kastelik is wrapped up with Arseny Griciuk behind the net. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's Connor Brown, who has the first Devils goal. Wow. Oh. We have a commercial. Nate Schmidt scored for Utah. Very good. Good for him. I'm cheering for Utah this year, man. I'm cheering for Utah out of the West. Who you cheering for? Hold on, let's see if I can do this. There they are. I know I don't have a jersey on, but... Bruins and Devils tied at 3-18, 18 shots of the Bruins, 26 for New Jersey. The red down of it, that's the Red Sox. I'm a Boston sports guy. Kept in by New Jersey, Connor Brown looking in front, goes past Jesper Bratt. McAvoy sends it for Husnudinov and gets it out of the zone. Devils will quickly reload and re-enter. Here's Jack Hughes on the near side. Puck will go past Kovacevic and out. Kovacevic for Luke Hughes. Puck's dumped in around the net. Brown goes down thanks to... Brown knocks down Zadorov. Jack Hughes to the line. Kovacevic over to Nemitz. On net, blocked. I don't think Korpisalo even touched that puck. Husnudinov for Zadorov. And if he did, that was a good save. Zadorov now. For Alex Steeves. Knocked into by Nemitz. Here is Griciuk across the blue line. 1-on-4. Poke checked out. Devils will have to be forced to dump the puck in. Henry Jokiharju over to Nikita Zadorov and on the near side. Lifts it into the neutral zone. Devils get the puck. Here's a try. Good save, Korpisalo. On Hamanaho's chance. Here is Cody Glass. For Nemitz. Drops it for Dylan. Dylan dumps in. Meyer cut off there by Hampus Lindholm. Comes to Mason Lohrei off the bounce. Lohrei knocked down. No call? Are you kidding me? Come on. He got tripped up blatantly. Puck comes in front. Korpisalo got it aside. Lohrei lost it. Puck comes in front, goes across ice feet and didn't get anywhere. Middlestat off Zaka and out. I mean, Lowry was blatantly tripped in the neutral zone with 2 referees looking right at it. I mean, come on. Here is Arvidsson. He sure lost the puck. Devils get it back. It's Paul Cotter who has the Devils goal here in the 3rd period. And now McAvoy gets knocked down there by Siplikov, but Aspero's there to just help him out. Ahead for Tanner Jeannot. Jeannot will dump in. He takes a huge check there. Puck took a weird bounce. Jeannot gets it. Puck trying to come in front for Kastelik, and Jeannot couldn't get it to him. Jeannot and Cotter come together. Kastelik unloads, and he's going to get called for it. We have a stop here. Kastelik again. He's fighting with Kovacevic. And Kastelik, his 2nd fight of the game, he's going to go to the box. He's going to be responsible for all penalty minutes of the Bruins so far. Kastelik wrestles down Kovacevic. So add 2, 5, and 10, and I think Kastelik's night might be over. If it's 10. He's going to get 2 and 5 for sure. It was a high hit from Kastelik. What hit him? Kovacevic should have a 3rd man in penalty here, right? I'm going to take this off the screen. So, oh no, Kastelik is getting reviewed for a major. Kovacevic's getting an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, which is the 3rd man in. The referees are looking at it. Are they saying this could be a major? He wasn't even really hurt. He was just bleeding. Quick decision from the officials.
After video review, Boston number 47 has a minor penalty for interference, 5 minutes for fighting. New Jersey has 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct and 5 minutes for fighting. We're going to play 5-on-5.
The Bruins got away with it. The Bruins got away with it. 2-2. We're going to play 5-on-5. Okay, so it's a 2-minute penalty. It was originally a 5. It was reduced to 2. Thank God. That could have been really bad. That could have been a 4-on-4 for 2 minutes, and then it could have been a 3-minute Devils power play after that. Instead, we stay even. So Kastelik and Kovacevic both get a minor penalty, and then they both get a major for fighting. Holy. Whoa. That could have been really bad. It didn't look like it was deserving of a major to begin with. Well, at least At least they got it right. At least they got it right. Castlick has 12 penalty minutes tonight. 12 of 14 penalty minutes belong to Mark Castlick for the Bruins tonight. The Bruins are iced the puck here. Jesus. That could have been really bad. That could have been really bad. .10:35 to go here in the third period. Puck comes in front, cleared away by McAvoy. Out in front, Heischer's denied by Korpisalo. Husnudinov gets tripped by Heischer. We have a delayed penalty coming up. It's going to be on New Jersey. We have a penalty coming up on New Jersey here. Aspero for Elias Lindholm. For Pasternak. So the Bruins will have it in their own zone because they can't get out of their own zone right now, but there will be a power play if they don't score here. The Devils could touch this puck. Here comes Zadorov. Zadorov now plays it around through Arvidsson. The puck's going to come all the way back out again. Here is Pasternak, who's the extra attacker. They'll attack the line. Yoki Harju looking to the middle. Plays it around the net. Arvidsson has Zacha right in front. Banks it out to Middlestat at the point. Middlestat through Pasternak. The Devils finally get a touch. With 9:15 to go in the third period, we'll get a power play with a chance to take the lead. Off. That's not a good look. Not a good start. And it's cleared all the way down. The Bruins power play is 0 for its last 12. They can't even get the puck. Jesus God. Corpusalo will play it to Charlie McAvoy. They can't even enter the zone properly. They can't do anything right. McAvoy turns it over, and he tripped up Connor Brown. And they're going to call it. That power play lasted all of 36 seconds. Unbelievable. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's an embellishment. I believe that means we're going to be 4-on-3. Brown getting called for an embellishment penalty. Hey, Keegan. Is it 4? I believe it's going to be 4-on-3.
Well, I think anytime we show a replay like that in ultra slow motion, it's really tough to tell. You need to see that on full speed. As Weeks will say, you're up there on the ice, things happen really fast. He did kind of go down kind of naturally, but I'm not really sure.
Oh, no, we're still 5-on-4.
I'm not really sure if the referee
Hold on.
had the greatest sight line on that play, but either way, they're both going the box.
No, I'm sorry. We're still 5-on-4. My bad.
Both players are in there, so it's fair both ways, I guess.
So I guess the penalties just even out. We're still 5-on-4. Here is Zacha. Gets it across the blue line. The Bruins still can't play the puck. And now it's a 3-on-2 the other way. It's going to turn into a 2-on-1. Brendan Dillon cut off by a back-checking Pasternak. I wish it was 4-on-3. Luke Hughes. The Bruins have not had the puck in the offensive zone set up on this power play. There it is. Zacha. Poke check. Never mind. Cleared out of the zone again. The Devils' penalty kill is not even all that good anyway. Here is Pasternak. Arvidsson tripped. It's another penalty on New Jersey here. And they're going to let the Devils touch this puck. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Wow. There's 4 Devils sitting in the box. Bukestad tripped up Arvidsson. Timeout Boston. There are 4 Devils sitting in the penalty box right now. Elias Lindholm wins the draw, but Geeky waved it out of the zone, man. Lohrei for Zacha. Morgan Geeky. Looking back to Lohrei. Pasternak steps up, fires, save there, rebound. Cleared away and out. And now it's Hischier. Lohrei dipsy-dooed around him, he couldn't get it through. Bruins had a shot there. Here's Pasternak. Cleared away out of the center again. Here's Zacha. Lohrei's in the first unit? Okay. Here is Lohrei for Elias Lindholm. Back to the line, Pasternak. Geeky on the left side. Pasternak again, who's got 2 goals. Drops it. Lohrei. Geeky shoots wide. Pasternak. To the middle, there's nobody there. And Dillon will get this one at 2-on-1 shorthanded. Here's Hischier. He has Mercer. Hischier looking. Lohrei, the block defensively, not letting that through. This team is not good on the power play. And they haven't been all year. I don't care if they're the 4th best power play in the league. The power play can't enter the zone. I don't understand. It's not rocket science. Minton over to Hustadinov. And they turn it over at the blue line every time they go for the drop pass defensively. It's dumb. Middlestat plays it for Hampus Lindholm. It's the same attack every time, and the teams are starting to read it. Hustadinov across the line. Hampus Lindholm barely kept it in. Hustadinov. Hampus Lindholm. Look to the net here. Hustadinov looks. Power play's over. Meant nothing. Shot. Where's the puck? And Castle and Minton got destroyed into Markstrom. 1 shot on 3 power plays right there. 1 shot on 3 power plays. Oh, I'm sorry. 2. My bad. 2. God, this power play's so bad.
Okay, now that you've bundled your boat and RV with your helmet auto, you're ready to hit the open road.
Or set sail on the next adventure.
Tomato, tomato. Yeah, because you save time and money, you just go where the road takes you.
Nothing but smooth sailing.
Don't throw out the baby with the bathwater. Okay, looks like we're in ship shape. Yarr, shiver me timbers.
That's an impression of a pirate.
It's gotten to the point for the Bruins where if they're given a power play, I would say no. That speaks volumes. It's insane. Elias Lindholm continues to be a pylon out there, a human pylon who does nothing, has not ever done anything for this team. Nothing. He's done nothing in his 2 years here. Nothing. Waste of $8 million if he can't win a face-off and put the puck in the back of the net on the power play when it matters most. Waste of time. Waste. Might be the most useless signing in the history of hockey. He keeps this up. He doesn't win a face-off against Nico Hischier. Bro, we pay you double the money Nico Hischier makes. Enough. Here is Tanner Jeannot. Alex Steves waves it in. What the hell is this line combo? Jeannot, Lindholm, Steves? Is that what we're seriously putting out? Well, it might have worked. Jeannot almost had a golden opportunity. Wow. Here is Zadorov has to go back for it against Mercer. He'll drop it for Yoki Haru. And the Devils get it right back. Jack Hughes fires shot. Save Korpisalo. And I said it on the podcast the other day how bad Elias Lindholm has really been. And I used the example of the game on Saturday. Remember this, the 5-on-3 where they were taking the face-off against Alexei Protas, who is a left wing, has never been taking face-offs in his professional career, and he lost it crystal clean. This might be the worst stretch of hockey Elias Lindholm has ever played in his life. Corrali wins the draw. Aspero for Hustadinov back to Aspero. Deflects out of the zone high And back down. Siegenthaler will grab this puck. Hamilton plays it around. Then we trade Elias Lindholm soon. If we can get Elias Lindholm out of here, or if he can transition him to the wing, great. Get him out of the center spot. He can't win faceoffs when it matters most. Oh, that's a makeup call. And, oh, Morgan Geekie is screaming at the officials right now. Aspero's going to get called for a trip, and Morgan Geekie is letting the referees have it. Oh, man. Oh, man, Geekie is letting the referees have it. He was already falling, and Aspero got his stick in there. Aspero to the box. Unbelievable. Geekie was letting him have it. And good on him for it. I'm glad he is. Somebody has to hold these dumbass referees, you know, accountable. Elias Lindholm wins the draw. McAvoy for Hampus Lindholm. Scoops this puck just past Jack Hughes and all the way down. Yeah, the Oscars were yesterday. Acting performance of a lifetime. He was already falling when Aspero got his stick in there. He just sped up the process. Nico Hischier. McAvoy takes it right off his stick. Sean Corrali can't scoop it out. Hampus Lindholm. Puck's caught in his skates. Oh my god, that was an easy clear, you idiots. Bratt plays it around the net. Brown plays it around the net. Nico Hischier jams it past everybody. Puck comes to Connor Brown, who had the first Devils goal back in the second. Hischier. Dougie Hamilton can't hold it in. Devils are offside. Jack Hughes just broke his stick on the bench. He is frustrated. Oh, Jack Hughes is screaming at people. Oh, boy. Minton against Meyer. Meyer wins the draw at center. Jack Hughes is losing it. He is having a meltdown on the bench. Here is Gritsuk across the line. Closed off. Zadorov takes it away. His stick exploded in two. Meyer, Minton trying to force it out. He goes down. And the Devils take a penalty. It's going to be on... Is that on Mercer? Yeah, Mercer knocked down Minton, and then... So it's going to be 4-on-4 for 47 seconds, and then it'll be a Bruins power play for a minute 13 after that. So Kasteluk and Kovacevic leave the box. This game is insane. What is happening? 26 combined penalty minutes in the period alone. What is happening, bro? Middlestat and Arvidsson with Lindholm and Lohrei defensively for the Bruins. Offensive zone draw for Boston. Middlestat has to win this. And he did not. Here is Jesper Bratt. Hughes. Bratt couldn't play it cleanly. Has to go back out into the neutral zone. Here is Luke Hughes. Will enter the zone for New Jersey. Lohrei trying to keep it to the outside. Puck bouncing around, and Lohrei got it away. Here is Middlestat. Has to spin back against Jack Hughes. Shovels it to Hampus Lindholm. Has to thread the needle through two Devils. Gets it to Lohrei. 10 seconds to go on the power play for Boston. I mean, for the 4-on-4, excuse me. Lowry will cross the blue line. Poke checked. Whips it across. Bruins power play now. Pasternak for McAvoy. Pasternak looks across Geeky. And he threw it out of the zone. Where's the 5th Bruin? Zacha was just coming on the ice after 15 seconds of power play time already came off the clock. Jesus Christ. Zacha for Elias Lindholm. Back to Zacha. On the entry. Geeky. Puck comes out again. They can't enter the zone! Fuck! McAvoy. So frustrating. I can draw it up. Now, Zacha, just attack the blue line here. Thank you. No, he still can't even do that right. Oh my god. 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 Thank you. Now wait for your defenseman. Jesus. Zacha. McAvoy. Pasternak. Off Elias Lindholm, but he can't put it in. It went way wide of the net. Shocker. McAvoy. Pasternak shoots. Deflection. Save Markstrom. This is so annoying. Steve Spott is a fucking useless tool if he can't fix this. Unbelievable. Lucky for New Jersey on that one-timer from Pasternak, his stick broke. Tie up here, Bruins win it. Yoki Haru, 5 seconds to on the power play. Zadorov, Husnudinov. Zadorov fires! Save, rebound, cleared away. Zadorov into Janot, minute 13 to go. Puck comes out. Bruins power play 0 for its last 15. Feels like 0 for its last, 3,623. Zadorov head off, Husnudinov and out. Devils will have to reverse it back in. Final minute left of regulation. If the power play was at least half effective, maybe the last 2 games might not have gone to overtime. Still 50 seconds for the Bruins to blow it, or win this, who knows. Here is Luke Hughes, sends it ahead for Gritsuk. He'll have to chip it in as Hampus Lindholm was on his case. Hampus Lindholm, puck got caught up in the netting, out of play with 36.6. Team deserve a playoff spot. Not the power play is about as useful as a toothpick. I don't get how this team's better 5-on-5. I don't get how this team is better 5-on-5 than they are 5-on-4. Devils win the face-off here in their neutral zone. Zacha for McAvoy. 10 seconds to go. You better push this, so I don't want to see overtime. Push this. I'll get... Okay. Chickens. Middlestat in the neutral zone. Gets it in. We're going to fucking overtime. Again, man. 10 seconds to go and you hold on to the puck to give the other team a point? Whatever. How many times are they going to go to overtime on the fucking road? 3rd straight road game that goes to overtime, man. Enough! Put the game away in regulation when you know you can win. Good lord, man. Donations are accepted. They help me out big time. They help me with prayer. Yes? You can. Hold on, I'm coming. I'm getting it.
Turn now.
I'm getting annoyed.
I was watching the stream, I know. Alright, where's the other chair?
It's buried underneath the... Hold on. There it is.
There it is. Hi, chat.
Keegan's here. The Devils win the faceoff. And here we go. Hamilton will move it ahead for New Jersey. Over to Hischier on the far side. Hischier slows up, looking for options here. Hischier looking, drops it for Hamilton. For Mercer, puck bounces out. Here is Mercer, has to reload. Zacha got a pick from Hamilton. Zacha, that could have been interference, so the Bruins could have argued it. Mercer against Pasternak. Mercer back to Hischier at the point. The Devils will have to reload again. Hischier, Jack Hughes on the ice, and here he comes. Here comes Jack Hughes. Around the net, looking here. Kept to the outside by Zacha. Here is Hughes. In front, Bratt. What a save, Korpisalo. If Bratt lifted the puck, it's over. Here is Bratt. The Bruins have been trapped out there the entire overtime. Bratt gets around Hampus Lindholm. The puck will come out again. Bratt kept out of the zone by Hampus Lindholm. The Bruins got to attack. They got to get the puck. Luke Hughes from Jack Hughes. Luke Hughes trying to get around Zacha. Save Korpisalo again. And now the Bruins finally get the puck, and they might have numbers. Hampus Lindholm for Husnudinov. Zacha will go for a change. Out comes Fraser Minton.
They were out there the whole time. They had to get off.
Yep. Here is Minton. Sends it to Lohrei. To Pasternak. Drops it for Minton. Back just behind Pasternak's stick. And he'll have to regroup back in the neutral zone. Pasternak across the blue line. Pasternak looking over to Lohrei. Lohrei now in the far corner, tied up there by Meyer. Lohrei gets free. Lohrei looking. Pasternak shooting, stopped. And now Jack Hughes and Luke Hughes, the Devils, will have to reload. They didn't have an angle to get on a breakaway. Oof. Here is Meyer. For Jack Hughes, blocked by Lohrei. What a block. Lohrei's had an incredible game. Jack Hughes. Poke check by Lohrei. Nemitz back to Jack Hughes, and the puck will come out. Here is Nemitz. Devils will make a change. Pasternak will race off. Out comes Victor Arvidsson. That's Elias Lindholm, excuse me. Gritsuk across the line. Lohrei, puck comes to Korpisalo. He played it right to where Timo Meyer is. Out in front, Nemitz over the net. Nemitz again. And he'll skate it back out to center. Minton and Lohrei have been out there forever. Gritsuk looking to the net. Lohrei a stick lift. Gritsuk. Kept out of the zone by Lindholm. Here is Nemitz. Devils just looking to attack here. Minton able to get off. Out comes Arvidsson. Here is Heischer looking to drop back. Heischer looks, has an angle. Elias Lindholm keeping to the outside. Heischer circles the net, keeps possession. Elias Lindholm tying him up. Chops this one, can't get it out. Jesper Bratt holds in. Devils have numbers. Across, Heischer blocked by Lowry. A monster shift. The Bruins can't play the puck right now. Lindholm got it away from Korpisalo instead of trying to hold on to the puck. Jack Hughes lost the puck. Lindholm ahead for Victor Arvidsson. He'll get beat by Bratt. Lowry still can't get off. Here is Jack Hughes. Looks, fires, kick save. Hughes tying up side out there by Elias Lindholm. Here is Hamilton. Lowry's been out there for almost 2 minutes. Here is Jack Hughes. He falls. Lowry steps up on it. The Bruins will get possession here, and they'll have to wait back. Lowry's been out there forever. He's been out there for 2.5 minutes. Here comes Pasternak with some speed. He's got 2 goals, looking for a third. He gets beat. And now McAvoy will have to reload with 37. McAvoy drops it for Pasternak. Casey Middlestat out there with them. Here is Middlestat, down to 26. He'll attack the line. Middlestat, far circle, spinning back against Hughes. Drops it for Pasternak just inside the blue line. Gets around a defender. Pasternak looking. McAvoy fires, hit the post. He hit the goal post. McAvoy slipped, but he waved it away. The Devils have a 3-on-0. Paul Cotter scores! I want to go bang my head against the wall. Oh my God. I mean, McAvoy is literally a cartoon falling over. I mean, Jack Hughes gets a penalty there, and they don't call it. That's a blatant interference on Jack Hughes. This is so frustrating. You had a 2-0 lead at the end of the first period. You then proceeded to play one of the worst second periods I've seen in my life. You force overtime, which is good. And then you lose like that was 6 seconds to go in overtime because Korpisalo can't bail you out every time because you're... Ugh. Man. Mason Lowry didn't deserve that. Oh, yeah. Go right to Colorado when it's a high-scoring affair. Sorry, I have Korpisalo. Oh, no, I'm not mad at Korpisalo for this one. I usually am mad at Korpisalo. I'm not mad at him for this one. Ugh. Paul Cotter just scored 2 goals. Paul Cotter, who was on the 4th line tonight. Paul Cotter, who is a Vegas draft bust. Fuck. Josiah, you gonna join Discord? Let me know. Ay, ay, ay. You are? Okay. Jesus. Let me get him in here. Go ahead. What's up, Josiah?
What's happening, man?
Ay.
All right, I'm gonna have a little crash out because
Oh, no.
the inconsistencies of NHL officiating is getting out of hand, man. How do you call penalties all night? Literally all night, you're calling everything. I mean, there was 28 minutes of penalty time in the third period?
Yeah.
And when there's a blatant interference call against Jack Hughes in overtime, you're like, no, I didn't see it. Like, Pasternak got knocked over, dude. Like, he was getting back. He might have actually gotten back in time to at least stick lift or do something. It was a blatant interference call, completely missed. And honestly, even if Pasternak got back to do a stick lift, there was only 6 seconds left. There probably would have, the time would have just run off at that point. Like, Pasternak had a chance to get back. The refs completely missed it. That was a horrid miss, especially since, sometimes I get it. You miss stuff like that. But if you are going to act like you're trying to be consistent here and there, you called everything this whole game. If someone got tripped, you even called an embellishment call. And that is embellishment is rarely called nowadays. So if you're calling embellishment, you're not going to call a guy who barrels over the one guy that had a chance to get to the puck on a 2-on-0. And you're not going to call that. Unbelievable. I mean, the Bruins kind of did it to themselves when it comes to the overtime. The overtime, it was a horrid thing. Mason Lohrei did fantastic. What a shift by him. That was fantastic on his end. But when you don't control the puck the entire overtime, that's going to happen to you. But that is no excuse for the officiating tonight. In general, it was pretty good. I feel like it was pretty even. But my main issue is if you're going to call every single penalty a penalty, you're not going to ignore stuff. There are some refs that will just let the players play. You didn't choose to do that tonight. You chose to call everything. And in the biggest moment of the game, where this is playoff time is coming up, dude, these are crucial points that we missed out on. This one point that we missed, that is huge. I mean, you look at the standings, and there's a ton of teams sniffing up on us now.
It's just so annoying.
Unacceptable, dude. You can't miss that.
Just so annoying seeing just how inconsistent the officials are. But, also at the same time, the Bruins were just... They were skated around for 5 minutes in that overtime. What did they expect to happen? The chances they had weren't even that great of chances compared to what the Devils had.
Yeah, for sure.
They did it to themselves.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Absolutely. I mean, the Bruins did not deserve to win that overtime with how they played. That was one of the worst overtimes I've seen in a while. I mean, they couldn't even change Lohrei. Lohrei doesn't want to be out there for over 2.5 minutes. That wasn't by choice.
No.
Come on.
Not at all. He's not I'm going to sit out there for 2.5 minutes.
Yeah. And when you go freaking 0 for 3 and there's 4-on-4s and stuff like that, your penalty power play has been awful. This team is not going to get freaking anywhere if you can't score on the power play.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, dude.
I don't care that the power play was at one point the best power play in the National Hockey League, and to me, it's been the worst all year because they don't know how to enter the zone, and every time they attempt to enter the zone, it's the same thing. All right, so the first unit. So Charlie McAvoy takes it up the ice. He gives it to Pavel Zacha 6 feet behind him, and then they play hot potato catch with the puck with him and Elias Lindholm, and then teams know how to read that. So then all of a sudden, they turn it over the blue line, and they go, oh, I don't know. And then they do the same thing 15 times, and it's so frustrating because they don't know how to enter the zone. They haven't known how to enter the zone for 5 years. Other teams do the drop pass, and it works. But every time the Bruins do it, it's like watching Pee-wee U8 hockey out there. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable how bad they are when it comes to entering the zone. Because they can't win a face-off because Elias Lindholm's about as useless as a tool. And then every time they lose the face-off, the puck comes out every time because they don't know how to forecheck. And then when they try to enter the zone, it's awful. That's been the power play since the Olympics. How they're above 500 with this power play is beyond me. They might be the 8th best power play coming into the game tonight or whatever. Bullshit. They're 3 for their last 30. since the Olympics. Or whatever the number
That's
is.
my
I don't
main
even know.
problem with these stupid statistics, man. Like, people are like, oh, they were the best power play at the beginning of the year. Blah, blah. Who gives a crap?
Yeah.
This is playoff time. I don't care. Like, you're supposed to get better at things as the season goes on, not worse. You don't go backwards. You don't be like, all right, we're going to cook for the first 40 games of the power play, and then we're going to lay a hot shit on the ice every single time. We have the man advantage. It's a disadvantage now to have a power play for this team, and that is you're not going to win hockey games when you're worse when they have one less guy on the ice.
It's
you
crazy,
can't
man.
do that, and I'm not expecting them to be perfect. I don't need you to be scoring like every other power play, even.
Right. Just score 1 out of every 3 of 4. That's 25%. That's it.
I'd be fine with 25% at this point.
Like, if they were to consistently go 1 of 4 every game, I'd be like, okay, great. That's fantastic. That's really good. Like, I don't know. I don't know, man.
Horrible.
Something needs to change. The power play is atrocious. It always has been. There's nothing... There's, like... Steve's spot, I really hope tomorrow in morning skate that they just go emphasis on the power play. Because it's so bad. It's so bad. It's even worse when they're 5-on-3. I don't even know how that's possible, but it is. Like, they had 3 power plays. They maybe had 2 shots and all combined. Like, it's ugh. Awful.
I will say that this makes tomorrow's game disgustingly critical.
Yeah.
Because if you win, you pass both the Red Wings and the Canadiens, and you're in 3rd place. You're out of the wild card, and you're the 3rd place in the Atlantic. Obviously, you're, talk about games played and blah, 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 whatever. The point is, the Canadiens are close to you. You beat them. You go over the Red Wings. Like, it's just so critical. And honestly, that's why tonight's game, you got a point. And honestly, I'll give the Bruins that. Tonight's 1 point was critical. Oh, you can hop those teams. If you didn't get the point, you would only be able to tie both of them. So I will give you that. But you can't be up 2-0, get squashed in the second period, and then not put in any effort in the power play in the third period and do nothing in overtime. You aren't going to win games, and you are a playoff team right now. You can't play like a team that doesn't deserve the ball. Now you don't.
Josiah, you're cutting out really, really,
Had a
really
good season
bad.
so
Really, you are cutting out really bad. Really bad. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on, but it was cutting out.
Josiah.
Anyway. He lost his Wi-Fi connection. Oh, no. His Wi-Fi just crashed. Okay.
back.
We're back?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I think I was so upset that I knocked my own Wi-Fi out.
Oh, damn. The Wi-Fi is about as bad as the power play. Somebody said that in the chat. Damn.
That's funny. Yeah, no, you can continue your thing, but yeah, that's my stance. You know, you can't be horrible in the power play while trying to make the playoffs. Just not gonna happen.
Just can't happen. I mean, granted, it is their 7th overtime or shootout loss this season. That's not terrible by any means. But 6 of them have been on the road. I mean, like, I don't know, man. What do you want me to do? I feel like I'm turning into the broken record. It's the same 3 things every time they lose. It's the power play's bad, sometimes it's the officiating, and goaltending can't stop everything, you know? Like, Korpisalo, least of my worries tonight. Like, yeah, he was kind of leaky, but that's what we expect with him, right? A lot. But when he was there, you know? Like, he's the least of my problems. Mason Lohrei played his ass off tonight. He played a hell of a game. right? I got nothing against Mason Lohrei. He might have had like 5 blocks himself. 3 in that overtime alone. It's the power play. It's guys like Elias Lindholm and Morgan Geekie giving you nothing. I like Geekie. Love him. I have his jersey. The past 5 games, not good. Not good. When you have your best goal scorer giving you nothing, you know, what are you going to do? If Geekie had scored, we might have a different game. I don't know. It's a problem that needs to be addressed ASAP. How many games left? Well, the Bruins have 67 games played, so they'll have 15 to go, including tomorrow night against Montreal. 15 games to go.
That's not a lot.
30 points available. To make the playoffs comfortably, you need at least 18 of those 30 points. At least. Maybe 20 or 22.
I'd say 20.
Which means you need to win at least, out of your next 15 games to go, 9 or 10, maybe 11 to be comfortably in. Because, you want to know why? The wild card is such a dogfight. It's such a dogfight. Literally, teams that are 6 points out can make it in 3 games. That's how crazy it is right now. And next year, you're going to have 2 more games to play with, because starting next season, it's going to be 84 games, not 82. Why? I don't know, but it's going to be 84 games, not 82. So, who knows, man? Who knows? I don't know what they're going to do. But, any last thoughts, Josiah?
I was just thinking, like, how uncomfortable I am having 37 wins at this point of the season, which isn't even a bad total. Like, obviously, like, the wild card, as you said, it's a freaking dogfight. I mean, put it this way. The Canadians are third in the Atlantic. They're not even a wild card. They're third in the Atlantic. They're in a good playoff spot right now. The Capitals, who are 6th and 4 spots out of a wild card, only have 8 points less than them. That's only 4 games, potentially. Like, that's crazy to me. The Bruins have to play the best hockey that they have played all season. And I'm even including that crazy long win streak they had too. Honestly, at this point, I don't care if you get eliminated round 1 in the playoffs. You just got to do it this year. You have to make the playoffs this year. I don't care what you do. Honestly, this sounds terrible, but even if you got swept in the playoffs, like 4-0, you're done, get out, go home, Cancun time. Like, even then, you just cannot miss the playoffs because you aren't tanking. You're not getting a draft pick. Unless, obviously, Maple Leafs, can you win a few more so we get that draft pick? Thank you, smiley face.
Yeah.
The deal with that is the only efficient way to use this season is to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
At this point,
just get there.
Don't care what you do.
Just get there.
Just get there.
Yeah. If you get there, then good. Successful season is getting there. You know? Literally just getting there. It's a success for the Bruins. So, see what happens.
Absolutely.
Husnudinov is such a fast skater out there. It really is, man. He's good. He's shifty. Are you like the Scoreboard St. Patrick's Day theme? I think so. Yeah, I'm working on it. Bruins will be 2nd in the Metro, and that just shows how good the Atlantic Division is this year, man. Like, if your name is not the Toronto Maple Leafs, you have a legitimate chance to make the playoffs this year. And Florida. and Florida. Florida's, they're done. Reinhardt's going to be out a couple weeks. Marchand's out the rest of the regular season. Florida's done. They're cooked. They are cooked.
Bye.
Not cooked, but they're burnt. Burnt chicken. You like that one, Keegan?
I do like that.
Bruins would be 1st in the Central. They might be 1st in the West in the Pacific Division, too. That's the scary part. The Pacific Division is useless. It is fucking terrible. Did this the other night, and I don't know if this has changed, but the last time I checked, the Anaheim Ducks are the only team in the Western Conference to have more wins than total losses in the Pacific Division. That includes overtime,
correct,
overtime and shootout loss. That's insane. Marchand's done for the season. The regular season, he's gonna be out like 3-4 weeks, and that's pretty much what's left in the regular season. So I think Florida's done. They don't have Barkov, they don't have Marchand, they don't have Reinhart. They're done. They're absolutely done. And thank God they are done. Get Florida away from the playoffs. Keep Edmonton out of the final. We need a new champ. We need a new Stanley Cup final altogether.
Bro, you know what would be crazy?
What?
If the finals was the Buffalo Sabres and the Anaheim Ducks. Wouldn't that be crazy?
You know what? If that was the case, I don't really care. What a hit center ice. Was that Brazo? Oh my god. I'm watching the Penguins Avalanche game. Who I'd be cheering for? Go Sabres, man. I know they're a
For
rival
real.
to the Bruins, but like the Sabres are such a fun team to watch.
They're a wagon.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm totally there. I mean, if the Bruins aren't going to win it, I want the Sabres to win it for sure.
Yeah, or Utah. We'll love Utah to get to do well.
Or Utah, yeah.
Yeah. All right, I am going to wrap up stream. Bruins lose 4-3 in overtime to the Devils. I'll see you all tomorrow night for Bruins and Canadians for a St. Patrick's Day showdown with the Habs up in Montreal. If you like the stream, hit the like button and subscribe. Ring the bell, get notified every single time I go live or upload here on the channel. Follow me on social media, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, all down below in the description. And I'll see you all next time. Bruins Canadians live 7 o'clock tomorrow. See you then. Bruins lose 4-3 in overtime. Keegan's waving goodbye, and I salute you goodbye.